This is Jerry Satterley of Texas Avocados. This is May 7th, 2022. And we're looking at my big opal avocado tree. And folks, this has been a rough 15 months since the last big freeze. We had another freeze this winter in March, a late freeze. And gosh, there's so much to say about all this, but the bottom line is these trees have survived, whereas most other trees didn't. And I'm going to have some fruit. See you up there. And after all this has happened, you might ask, well, what are the best trees? I would say, without a doubt, the opal and the Mexicola Grande right there. You can see they've got a little ways to go to replace, but in 15 months, that's remarkable that they're doing that well. There's the prior tree. It only has 5 or 6 feet to go back to where it was. That's that Charlie tree. But I would say without a doubt, the two best ones are the opal and the Mexicola Grande. If I can get over here without stumbling. This is Mexicola Grande. It's got some nice fruit on it. And, you know, there's so much to say. The freeze that we had was in March, mid-March, and that's when everything was blooming. And then we've had a lot of wind. And, folks, I've had about 1.25 inches of rain this whole year. This is La Nina, as they call it, and it's been dry. But we're celebrating that we do have some fruit. The prior tree is here. It doesn't have much fruit on it. It has a little, but at this point, a little is real good. So it's celebrating. It's almost Mother's Day, so it's a time to be happy and rejoice with your families. I'm trying to get one in there. It doesn't seem to come out too good on the picture, but there it is. But anyway, things are improving. This is my navel orange tree, which is a sour orange now, but I'm going to try to get someone to graft on. I hate to give up those roots. That's another opal. And so anyway, there's a lot of celebrating that we will have fruit. So I just, gosh, it's still a big tree. It hasn't quite regained its former posture, but it's doing really good. It's probably up 25 feet or so, but we're just happy, and so many things have turned out good. My poncho tree right there has recovered, and the only really loss I had was Don Juan tree. It just died. I had 3 of them, and it died. One died completely. Then that one right there froze back to the ground. But it's coming back. But the opal and the Mexicola Grande are by far the most superior of all of them, considered all the elements. So anyway, it's just, it's been rough on fruit growers. The citrus has been a disaster. Even the mandarins have been a disaster. These Mexican avocados are the toughest of all of these perennial fruit trees. By that I mean that don't go dormant. I even have an apricot tree It was in full bloom in March, and then we've had so much wind. We've had several 40 and 50 mile an hour windstorms that just thrashed these trees. So anyway, so life is good. We've had some disasters, but life is good, and we're going on, and these are definitely worthy of your devotion. God bless.